Hello and welcome to the CCNA video tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to look at the lab from semester 1 chapter 1. Just going to give you an overview of how to find the items it wants in the lab. So the first thing we need to do is look for things like how much RAM and what processor your system has. So if you go into your Windows system, maybe the start menu, look for the option computer and right click, choose properties. This is Windows 7, will look slightly different depending on what version of Windows you've got. If you scroll down the list here, you'll be able to see that the installed RAM here is 1 GB and the processor is an Intel Core 2.4. There are lots of other information around here, but those are a couple of the things they ask you in the labs, so it's just useful to know where they are. Your device manager and so on is up here, which will also come up in some of the labs later on. It will also ask you how much available disk space there is. So this time if you come to the start menu and left click on computer, you'll be able to see your drives that are available. So your disk drive here, your local C. You can look at the bottom of the screen if you've got Windows 7 and you'll see that the free space is written here and the total file size and the file system that's being used. You can also right click on the hard drive and select properties to see a more visual view. And again, like I said, these are in the labs, so just so you know where to find them. Have a look on your system, write down what you've got on yours, and it'll be there. If you want to do this on a Mac rather than on Windows, just switch to your Mac. And on the Mac, you just come up to this little Apple icon in the top corner, choose the option About This Mac. What you've got there straight away is the processor and memory information, so 2.4 GHz, and the memory is 8 GB of RAM. If you want to go into more detail, just click on More Info, and here you'll be able to see the processor, memory, graphics and software. And then come along to the top and you'll see Displays, which gives you the option for finding out what your display is. And under storage you can see how much has been used and how much is free. Slightly nicer on a Mac as you get to see the split on how your memory is being used. And finally you've got your RAM. So in this system it's saying it contains 2 slots of 4 GB, totaling 8 GB of RAM. This is just an overview of what you'll be expected to do in the lab for semester 1 of CCNA Discovery. Hope this has been useful. See you in the next tutorial.